Call this meeting to order. We can all stand for pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's get a roll call of the members present, please.
Mr. Blair.
Here.
Ms. Graham.
Here.
Ms. Conover.
Present.
Mr. Witt.
I'm here.
Mr. Paparad. Mr. Biggs.
Here.
Mr. Rivas.
Here.
You have a forum, sir.
Thank you very much. I've been asked, Jim, if you want to say a couple of words on that.
Just to give a moment of silence to Nicholas Schultz, Maryville police officer who lost his life last week. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, let's very quickly go over the rules of conduct for the public meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to receive input regarding the 2015 budget. Every person approved before the council shall abide by the order at the direction of the president. Those who would like to speak will be allowed a maximum of 3 minutes. Discourteous conduct shall be regarded as a breach of privilege and shall be dealt with at the discretion of the presiding officer. Furious anger. All right, with that out of the way, let's have ourselves our first reading.
Your first reading will come before you for consideration for public comment is as follows. Are we ready?
We're ready, man.
Very good. 61 rainy day, $1,488,720. 101 the general fund, $51,918,680. 113 non-reverting, $519,000. 124-2016 reassessment, $565,862. 342 police pension, $223,000. 615 animal shelters, $172,000. 616 the Convention Visitor Tourism Bureau, $1,596,946. 7002 Highway, $5,579,689. 706 Local Roads and Streets, $1,152,000. 720 Major Moves Total Counties, $1,380,000. 790 Cumulative Bridge, $618,000. 801 Health, $1,923,932. 1001 Civic Center, $623. 760 cents. 1151 Continuing Education, $13,200. 1156 Emergency Telephone System, $2,122,924. 1185 Jailroad Police Rental, $2,949,000. 1303 Parks, $280,456. 2142 Parking Garage, $17,400. 2243 Plan Commission Center, $88,716. 2391 Cumulative Capital Development, $4,560,000. 2411 Economic Development Income Tax Credit, $6,839,000. $6,839,999. 9500 County Corrections, $148,800. 9501 Prosecutor County User Fees, $630,668. 9502 the Health Maintenance, $130,110. 9503 Health Donations, $4,200. 9504 LEPC, $16,280. 9505 Recorder Perpetuation, $404,224. 9506 Interviews, $219,018. 9507 GIS, $38,400. 9508 Free Trial Diversion Fund, $156,230. 9509 Juvenile Probation User Fees, $174,910. 9510 Adult Probation, $655,528. 9511 Surveyor Perpetuation, $40,765. 9512 Firearms, $94,800. 9513 Expedition, $6,000. 9514 Hazardous Substance, $55,980. 9515 Vehicle Inspection, $6,000. 9516 Accident, $6,000. 9517 Domestic Violence Grant, $105,144. 9518 Cabinet TV Franchise, $1,320,000. 9519 Sheriff's Donation, $32,400. 9520 Prosecutor Stop Grant, $34,718. 9521 Memorial Opera House, $435,151. 9522 Public Safety Data Tech, $285,480. 9523 Videotape Fees, $3,600. 9524 Forfeited Properties, $36,748. 9524 Clerk 4D, $161,448. 9526 Prosecutor 40 Incentive Fund, $173,415. 9527 Enhanced Access, $56,160. 9528 photo duplicate, $7,200. 9529 emergency medical services, $307,200. 9530 court perpetuation, $68,151. 9531 state criminal alien assist, $9,600. 9532 health department trust account tobacco, $113,400. 9533 circuit court family court, $19,668. 9530 Board of Zone Wildlife donation, $60,000. 9535 inmate processing, $139,200. 9536 adult probation administration fees, $554,232. 9537 juvenile probation admin fees, $50,810. 9538 circuit court DCS, $18,918. 9539 hospital training liability, trailing liability, $420,000. 9540 prosecutor River Road money, $300,000. 9541 circuit court ADR, $29,531. 9542 hospital interest, $2,424,000. 9543 juvenile detention codes, $52,841. 9544 prosecutor check deferral, $24,600. 9545 recorder redaction, $18,000. 9546 county user fees, $337,200. 9547 sex and violent offender administration, $21,339. 9548 hospital sales proceeds, $1,254,500. 9549 drug task force, $83,186. 9550 public defender supplemental, $119,730. 9551 prosecutor 4D PCA fund, $960. 9552 medical care for inmates, $27,720. 9553 prosecutor statement grant, $19,293. 9554 Edward Byrne Memorial, $150,000. 9555 prosecutor 4D ARRA incentive, $18,254. 9556 JDAI grant, $100,925. 601 special fire service general, $110,760. The 8691 special cumulative fire zero. The 210 special solid waste benefit, $1,326,813. 9500 non-reverting capital fund solid waste, $37,000. 8101 special airport general, $1,336,770. 8190 special airport cumulative building, $285,000. That concludes.
All right, well, that clears a lot up. Public input, now I would open the floor for our public hearing and invite the public for input. Anyone wishing to speak on the 2015 budget? All right. Going once, going twice. Okay, I will now recess the public hearing.
Was easier than the yours.
Okay, so what is your pleasure with the first reading of the budget?
I'll make the motion.
We have a motion and a second on the floor. Any discussion? Hearing none, let's get a roll call on this.
Acceptance of first reading, Ms. Graham.
Yes.
Ms. Conover.
Yes.
Mr. Whitten.
Yes.
Mr. Paparad.
Yes.
Mr. Biggs.
Yes.
Mr. Rivas.
No.
Mr. Polaric.
Yes.
6 in the affirmative, 1 in the negative.
All right. I suppose we should do non-binding now. We have a series of, you all have in front of you a list of the non-binding budgets. I don't think we need to go through each one of them. For the DLGF guidelines, the Porter County Council's non-binding recommendation on civil budgets and school budget reviews must include a comparison of budget or levy increases to both the state and county growth quotient and to increases in the budgets and levies of other taxing units of the county. The DLGF also advised a review of tax rates. Excuse me. The statewide growth quotient is 2.7% up from 2.6% last year. Porter County growth quotient is 4%, down from the 4.1% for 2014. Scott, how do you suggest, in brevity, since these are in fact exactly what they sound like, a non-binding review, in fact a strong finger wagging and a thumbs up. So what would you,
I think now that you've
what would be the motion would you suggest then for the group that is over, the, limit? A recommendation that they reduce their budget?
Correct.
So you have in front of you all the ones that are highlighted in red. I'm sorry, what was that?
To reduce the levy.
All right. So the ones in red are those that are over. What's your pleasure with those? Do you have any pleasure with those? What's your displeasure with those? Not just yet. What was your question?
I just wanted to throw out there that some of these budgets are advertised high for the GLF, and we'll make the final determination if it's better to advertise them a little high than low. It's not like they're trying to go above and beyond what they're going to collect.
Yeah, I've looked at it with great specificity, and I can tell you that I feel very strongly that we should encourage reduction. So, Vic?
Just a point of clarification, with the schools, you do not give a non-binding recommendation, you just make a point that you did the review in the same way that you did the review for the other one. But for the other units, you do give a non-binding recommendation.
I mean, we could get a non-binding recommendation from the schools if we so desire to, given the business, but, what's your pleasure with this group of, it's up to you, man. With the exception of the schools, give me a motion on the ones, the taxing units, with the exception of the schools that are in red here. Those are those that are over, that are not school budgets. What is your pleasure? The motion, say, what does this guy say off again? The motion is,
Reduce the levy according to the state guidelines.
all right, is that your motion?
Yes.
We have a motion, second, we have a motion, a second, discussion. As, Karen so eloquently put, I mean, these guys are advertising high, but, they're gonna get back probably. Good evening, America. So, any further insightful comments on these? Hearing none, let's get a roll call.
Ms. Conover?
Abstain.
Mr. Whitten?
I should abstain just for fun, but I'm going to vote yes.
Mr. Pomeroy? Mr. Biggs? Yes. Mr. Rivas?
I'm not staying as well because of the conflict that is in one of the budgets that my wife.
Is there anybody up here that doesn't have a conflict?
Finding out.
Mr. Polaric?
Yes.
Ms. Graham?
Yes.
We have 5 in the affirmative and 2 abstentions.
Perfect, let's talk about the schools that are over. What's your pleasure?
We don't actually have, we just have to document in our minutes and review these budgets, levies, roads, motions, et cetera.
Has everybody looked at it? Has everybody seen that they're over?
Yes.
Perfect. Let the minutes reflect that everybody sees that they're over. Now let's talk about the ones that are.
TIF districts.
Get more tips. That way it'll all be right. What's the board's pleasure with those that are not in red, and those are the ones that got under? We have a motion to approve them, right? Is that right, Scott?
Yes.
We have a motion to approve from somebody?
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Well done. Well done. Okay, that having been said, let's get a roll call.
Mr. Whitten?
Yes.
Mr. Pomeroy? Mr. Biggs? Mr. Rivas?
Yes.
Mr. Polaric?
Yes.
Ms. Graham?
Yes.
Ms. Conover?
Yes.
7-0 in the affirmative.
Yes.
The town of Beverly Shores did not submit. Is it right? They're gonna have to do that when they do submit?
Yes.
Ooh, that's like 2 feet away. Okay. So, that takes care of that. Moving right along.